As you find that comfortable position, just let your body settle. Close your eyes when it feels comfortable. Start noticing your breath. Breathing in, ease and peace. Exhaling any tension, any worry, any stress from the day. And as you do that, and over the next few moments, just allow yourself to arrive to this moment right now. Slow the breath down, dropping the pulse rate of the heart, dropping the pulse rate of the adrenals, letting the nervous system just find some calmness, even if it's just for this time that we're connected now. Breathe in slowly, and long exhale, letting go. Breathing deeply into the body, relaxing the shoulders, softening into your seat. Relax the muscles of the face, unclench the jaw. Just let everything hang loosely. As you breathe, feel the weight of your body supported. Bring your awareness down into the body, out of the mind, out of everything happening around you, just into the center of yourself. Envision the feet firmly planted on the soil of our Great Mother and grow roots down into that soil, down into the earth beneath you. Allow that connection to descend into her crystalline core. Feel yourself connected to her, anchored and held, supported in this place, presently here on earth, in this body, in this moment. And again, return to the breath. Find yourself standing outside in a vast open sky landscape, a beautiful place, maybe mountains around you, warm grass or sand below the feet. Just let that place reveal itself naturally, somewhere you're comfortable, somewhere you're safe. Feel the sun above you, bright, warm, and steady. And as you're taking in that space on the horizon, realize an extraordinary occurrence is happening, an eclipse. Watch as the moon begins to move over the face of the sun. The sky slowly darkens. Light and shadow begin to meet. And as you do, bring that into a metaphor for your own life. Imagine standing at a threshold within your life. Behind you exists everything you've brought with you here. The identities, the relationships, the lessons, the versions of you that needed to become in order to survive, in order to heal, in order to awaken and ultimately remember. Honor that person, honor every version of you that's walked this path. Do it without judgment, without rejection. And do it knowing that not everything must continue with you. Focus now on that darker landscape behind you, place where the light has faded away. The old ways of understanding yourself, the old beliefs that you're not good enough, that you're not worthy, that you're not seen or heard. The old fears, the old roles, expectations no longer serving. Maybe even old spiritual identities, things you had believed you had become, ways you thought awakening was supposed to look, missions you thought you had to accomplish, people you thought you needed to save, versions you tried to maintain with difficulty. And again, just notice. Ask yourself in that place what you're carrying because it used to help with safety. Allow whatever comes to come. What identity are you outgrowing? What old role no longer appropriately embodies you? You look at the sky again, the eclipse is continuing. The landscape now even darker than before. The temperature changes, it's cooler now. The world becomes quiet, and eventually the sun disappears completely, totality. In that moment, everything is still. You notice something important, that although the sun has disappeared from your sight, the sun has not disappeared. Its light still there, the source still there. You just don't see it the way you normally do. Remember, there are moments on the spiritual path that feel exactly the same. Times we can't feel our purpose. Times we question our direction. Times when those old identities begin dissolving, or the intuition becomes quiet. You may wonder if you've somehow lost your connection. But perhaps nothing is lost. Perhaps you're standing only in the shadow between two ways of knowing yourself. So take a deep breath again. Allow yourself to stand there. without a rush toward the light, without a need for clarity, without needing to know what comes next. Let that darkness be sacred. Within the eclipse darkness, imagine a presence beginning to emerge before you. Not an outside being, not something separate from you, but an aspect of yourself, part of you that's been waiting to be acknowledged. Maybe anger, or your grief, your fear, your exhaustion, your power, your tenderness, your desire, truth. Something you've labeled unspiritual, something you've tried to heal away. Maybe a part of yourself you stopped listening to. Meet that aspect in that moment. Just look at it. Ask it what it's trying to show you, not how to get rid of it, but what's the lesson? Why is it there now? And listen without judgment, without fixing, without creating a story. Ask it what it needs you to understand. And witness it. You don't have to agree with every thought or act on the feeling. Just create space for what's been hidden to finally be seen. This is a core energy of the eclipse, that light does not defeat shadow completely. It just reveals what that shadow's been protecting. Allows us to bring it forward into the light. Imagine a small flame appearing before you now. Small fire, simple, not destructive. Sacred, transforming fire. Sit at it now. Feel back into that connection to the Great Mother, Earth, Gaia, Pachamama, and the elements. Place into the fire anything that no longer needs to cross the new threshold with you. That old identity. Expectation. Old relationships, old fears, old roles, the need for validation, the need to know what comes next, control. Pressure to fulfill some perfect version of you, of your mission. Or maybe just something that feels complete. Place it softly into the fire, honor it. Say to it, thank you for bringing me this far. Thank you for the lesson. I release what's been completed with its purpose. Do not need to carry the old version of myself into this new life that's emerging. Breathe again. Release. Let it go. And as you give it to the fire, see that fire transform those things into pure neutral light. Not destroyed, just transformed, transmuted, shifted. As you do, look out to that horizon again. A single point of sunlight appears. Small at first, brilliant, pure. Slowly the sun begins returning. And like a sunrise on a cool morning, feel that first ray of sunlight touch the crown of your head, warming you. Allow it to enter. Allow it to move through the crown into the third eye, into the throat, into the heart space, to the solar plexus, down into the sacral, into the root, radiating throughout the entire body, illuminating every cell, every layer, recalibrating, awakening what's existed within you always. Imagine that solar light activating the energetic body. What's ready? Wisdom, your courage, power, your discernment, your compassion, creativity, your sovereignty, your capacity to live here fully as yourself, a spiritual being, having a human existence. Let that light expand beyond the physical body, a few inches, a foot, several feet now, until you are surrounded by a luminous field of solar light. Held within it, radiant and beautiful. And as you are, bring the gaze ahead now, no longer looking behind, but at a new landscape, stretching before you. Maybe not completely clear. Maybe the destination still a bit unknown. Maybe not knowing exactly what waits there. That's intentional. That you're not being shown another identity to attach yourself to. You're being invited to walk forward without needing to define yourself at all into this new timeline. So look within as you look forward and ask what quality you're being asked to embody next. Not what job, not what mission, not what label, but what quality. Love, courage, presence, truth, softness, freedom, compassion or joy, patience, sovereignty. Allow whatever answer comes to be received. Allow that quality or those qualities to become a new frequency inside your heart center. Feel it. Breathe it. Allow it to spread throughout the body. Allow it to become your compass. To not know the entire path, but to recognize the frequency that carries the next step. And now honor the threshold. Before you stands a boundary. Behind you, the timeline you brought to this place, to this moment. Before you, the unknown. So look behind you when you're ready, one last time. Offer gratitude to every mistake, every relationship, every awakening. The loss, the teachers, the versions of you that brought you here. And then turn forward. Take a breath. Step across that threshold. Rewrite a new timeline. As you do, feel the earth beneath your feet receive you. Feel the sun above you, radiant again. Feel your own presence within. No longer waiting to become who you came here to be, but practicing it now. Embodying it now. Bring your hands to your heart. Take a slow breath. Affirm again the intentions. I honor who I have been. And release what's completed its purpose. I trust what is becoming and don't need to see the entire path to take my next step. I remember my light remains even when I cannot see it. I choose to meet the unknown as myself, my authentic self. Take another deep breath. Allow everything from our journey to start settling. No need to understand it completely in this moment. Many things may unfold over the next days. Let them. Know you're ready. Start bringing your awareness back into the physical body. Move the hands and feet. Feel your breath. Feel the earth beneath you. Take one last deep breath and release. And remember, the sun was never gone. The light was never gone. There are simply moments when life asks you to remember the light without being able to see it. Perhaps reminding us the moments when we discover the light we were searching for was never somewhere above us, right here, within, waiting to be lived. When you're ready, open your eyes, welcome yourself back.